Hello. So we're doing adding and subtracting. So our fact. So our project was about adding and subtracting unlike denominators, and we chose a problem that would help you see the differences on how to do it. It made no sense, but okay. So basically, we have a subtraction here of x over 3x minus 15 subtract or minus 2x plus 2 over x squared minus 4x minus 5. Normally what you'd be able to do is you'd be able to just subtract straight across if they had the same denominators, which they don't here. So in order to get the same denominators, we have to find the least common denominator. And to do that, we have to factor these out. And you can. Okay, the first step into finding the least common denominator would be to factor out both expressions, sorry. And to do that, you would end up with 3, or for the denominators, you end up with 3 times x minus 5, and then for the denominator over here, you end up with x minus 5 times x plus 1. And then for the top, you end up with 2 times x plus 1. And if you notice, these two are exactly the same, so they would cancel out immediately, so you don't have to worry about that. And all that you are left with is 3 times x minus 5 and x minus 5. Well, since these two are the same, all you have to do is multiply one of them by 3. So that would be your least common denominator would be 3 times x minus 5. I'll just be like, and the second step would be to make the denominator the same. So you have x over 3 minus 5 minus 2, because you already got rid of the x plus 1, so you don't need to worry about that, over x minus 5. And then you have to get the same as this, so you have to multiply this by 3. So you do times 3 over 3. And this ends up as x over 3. 5 minus, and then when you do this, you have to multiply the numerator as well, so it'd be 6 over minus 5. And those are the two expressions you end up with. And then your final step, since they have the same denominator now, is to just subtract straight across. So what you end up with is x minus 6 over 3x minus 5. And since this is just x minus 5, there's no like denominators or anything, so you just leave it as it is. But if this was like 2 minus 6, you would have to do the negative and all that stuff.
So I remember in the beginning of the video when I said that our project was on adding and subtracting unlike denominators. That was a lie. I was just making sure you're paying attention. Our project was actually about adding and subtracting rational expressions. Okay, and a rational expression is just a fraction.